Rolls-Royce CEO, this new engine will change the entire aviation industry. The UltraFan, which is manufactured by Rolls-Royce, is the innovation that will revolutionize the aviation industry. As the world moves closer to a future in which air travel is responsible for the environment, this question arises as a result. How does it stack up against the GE9X, which is now the most successful product in the market? It is feasible that it might help airlines reduce their expenses while simultaneously reducing their emissions. Is this something that could be done? Is it possible that this engine will set a new standard for efficiency on a worldwide scale through its performance? The question that is of the utmost importance is whether or not UltraFan is the instrument that will make aircraft capable of reaching net zero emissions. At this very moment, the aviation sector is undergoing a significant transformation, which is being driven by the urgent need to achieve higher levels of fuel efficiency, lower levels of emissions, and more ecologically responsible operations. At the forefront of this transition is Rolls-Royce's UltraFan engine, which is at the forefront of the transformation. When compared to the Trent engine that was used in the first generation, it is advertised that it will achieve an astounding 25% improvement in fuel efficiency. By doing so, it brings about a 40% reduction in the emissions of nitrogen oxide (NOx) and a 35% reduction in the quantity of noise pollution experienced. UltraFan is well positioned to play a key role in the aviation industry's efforts to meet its goal of generating net zero emissions by the year 2050. This is due to the fact that airlines and regulators are working towards solutions that are more ecologically friendly. When everything is said and done, UltraFan is not merely another jet engine. Rather, it is a tremendous technological advancement that symbolizes a stride forward in time. Not only does the engine have a high bypass ratio, but it also has a creative fan system, lightweight composite materials, and an innovative power gearbox. All of these components were designed with the intention of achieving the highest possible level of performance. Not only does this cutting-edge design boost efficiency, but it also makes it feasible for airlines to reduce their impact on the environment and reduce the costs associated with their operations. Furthermore, the fact that it is able to function on 100% sustainable aviation fuel, (SAF), contributes to the fact that it is a solution that is prepared for the future and is in line with the rising emphasis that the industry is placing on ecologically responsible propulsion systems. As a result of the fact that it is predicted that the demand for air travel will significantly expand over the course of the next few decades, reducing emissions has become an increasingly vital issue. In the event that significant technological advancements are not made, the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, has developed forecasts that indicate the possibility of a threefold increase in carbon emissions from aviation by the year 2050. One of the most creative aspects of this device is the UltraFan, which is characterized by its capability of being both compact and effective. With a massive carbon composite fan blade system that measures 140 inches in diameter and is fortified with titanium leading-edge protection, it is the largest airplane engine that has ever been manufactured. It is also the largest aviation engine that has ever been built. The engine's overall weight is significantly lowered as a result of the utilization of these high-tech materials, which brings about an additional improvement in the engine's fuel economy. Furthermore, Rolls-Royce has made the announcement that it would be introducing a cutting-edge power transmission that will be manufactured at its facilities in Germany. This gearbox has the capacity to generate an incredible 50 megawatts of power, which is the same amount of power that is produced by 750 family automobiles. Rolls-Royce has been focusing its efforts on enhancing the efficiency of combustion, which extends beyond the area of sheer power. UltraFan's lean burn mechanism is responsible for fine-tuning the air-fuel mixture prior to ignition, which ultimately enables more complete combustion. This is accomplished by reducing the amount of air that is burned. Consequently, this leads to a reduction in emissions as well as an improvement in fuel economy, which places the engine in a position to be a prominent player in the industry's transition toward greener aviation. The fact that UltraFan has introduced innovations that are considered to be groundbreaking does not change the reality that the company faces enormous challenges in its efforts to secure its position in the market. The majority of the expansion in the aviation sector has been concentrated on single-aisle, narrow-body planes such as the Boeing 737 and the Airbus A320. Rolls-Royce, on the other hand, has traditionally focused its attention on wide-body aircraft. In contrast to its competitors General Electric and Pratt & Whitney, which are the major players in the narrow-body category, Rolls-Royce has concentrated its efforts on larger aircraft, such as the Airbus A350 and the Boeing 787. Rolls-Royce's efforts have been employed to develop larger aircraft. On account of its enormous size, UltraFan is not suitable for use with aircraft that are of a lesser size. As a consequence of this, Rolls-Royce is required to either decrease the size of the technology or continue to concentrate on the long-handling industry. Is it conceivable for the company to change its technology so that it can serve a larger variety of aircraft? Or will the companies concentrate on wide-body jets limit the market potential there is for the company? The difficulties that Rolls-Royce has had in the past constitute yet another barrier to go forward. Difficulties regarding the reliability of the Trent 1000 engine, which was deployed in the Boeing 787 aircraft, included early turbine blade attrition. These difficulties were experienced by the engine. The launch of UltraFan has dramatically altered the competitive landscape in the field of aircraft engine development. Despite the fact that these problems have been there, the race among engine manufacturers to develop propulsion systems that not only meet the standards of today in terms of efficiency and sustainability, but also set new standards for the future, has been sparked as a result of this. It is possible that Rolls-Royce will eventually become more competitive across a wide range of aircraft categories as a result of the development of flexible engine technology. Using this technology, it would be possible to make adjustments to the size of the engine as well as its thrust. Is it possible that the innovations developed by UltraFan may hasten the transformation of the entire aviation industry toward a future that is less harmful to the environment? It is a major step toward the beginning of a new era in the aviation business that UltraFan has been recently introduced to the market. By combining cutting-edge materials, a new gearbox, and full compatibility with sustainable fuels, Rolls-Royce is positioning itself as a forerunner in the march toward more ecologically friendly and energy-efficient air travel. One thing is plainly evident. UltraFan is more than simply an engine. It is a statement of intent, a glimpse into what the future of flying might be like. This is the one thing that is abundantly clear. The aviation sector is getting closer to a future in which efficiency and sustainability are highly appreciated, and this is something that is becoming more and more apparent as time goes on. However, the question that still has to be answered is whether or not it is the final answer to the environmental issues that aviation is currently facing, or whether or not it is only one step on a much longer journey towards safer and more environmentally friendly skies. Please share your thoughts with us. Do you believe that UltraFan has the potential to be the game changer that the industry has been waiting for? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel